everyone. So it's a new month, meaning it's time for a new bullet journal spread. So I just wanted to give a couple quick comments before we jump into the tutorial or video on how I drew this month's spread. First off, I'm still really new to bullet journaling. I started in the beginning of this year, so it's really only been about 5 months since I've really committed myself to bullet journaling. And this is what I think so far. I used to just buy pre-made planners and it has worked for me for years. And so something that I like about the bullet journal technique so far is that I can personalize my goals to each month spread. So for example, if one month I want to focus on habits, then I can, create a habit tracker for myself. And in another month, if I want to focus on getting tasks done, then I can also, create a list that is effective for me in accomplishing those tasks. I really didn't go into making the spread with a plan. I kind of just chose a couple colors and decided like whatever I drew, whatever I wrote, I would just accept it for what it would be. I think something that's very hard about bullet journaling is this idea that it has to be perfect, that it has to be like this masterpiece every single month. But honestly, I really don't have the time right now to do that. Maybe next month I will. So this month's spread is just very simple. I'll do a quick run through of it right now. My front cover page, and this is just an old drawing that I did before, and let me know if you guys are interested in prints because I would love to sell this as a print. I think it's so pretty. But pretty much this, I start off with my top 10 goals, and I'm gonna fill this out later on. And literally, like this is my plan. Just week 1, 2, 3, 4 of the month of May, and yeah. So it's super simple, but I think it'll be very effective for me. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's get started with the rest of the video. Alright guys, so I first started off with the cover page of this month. I found this drawing laying around that I did a couple months ago or maybe a year ago, and I wanted to use it for the cover page. So I made a copy of it and I'm just using double-sided tape to tape that into my bullet journal. Alright, so I first started working on the top 10 goals page for this month. I wanted to keep things relatively simple, so I just wrote out top 10 goals and then drew 10 circles down the page. Next, I used a black pen to number the circles 1 to 10. I intended on using a white pen instead, but I didn't have that lying around, so I opted for a black pen. So for this month, I wanted to just keep things very simple. I divided the month into 4 weeks, so week 1, 2, 3, 4, and left a relatively large space where I can write down tasks that I need to do and any goals that I have in mind, or just have it as an area where I could use it as a brain dump.